Fellow Southern Cameroonians, today we are confronted with a stark reality. This reality is that in as much as we've taken our struggle to a tremendous level, to record-breaking points where everyone says we have covered huge grounds, we have to remind ourselves that this was not just a trial moment. We have to remind ourselves that the objective of this struggle was to go all the way. Today, I bring you news. This news is coming from the central prison in Kondengi. This news is not necessarily good. I'm not about to announce to you that someone is dead, but I'm announcing to you that those who have offered everything they had because they wanted to see you free are today asking themselves questions. And the questions they're asking themselves emanate from all what they read on social media, that you are beginning to get tired, that you want to give up the struggle, that you are beginning to tell yourselves that the ghost towns, that the fact that you kept your children back home, and that the fact that you are trying to show resilience against Yaoundé is sending you already on the verges. Did you think when you engaged this path of civil disobedience that you are going for a child's play? Independence and freedom cannot be acquired in one day. Inasmuch as all is being done by those involved in this struggle to ensure that within the shortest time possible, we are able to achieve the restoration of the statehood of the people of Southern Cameroons, it is not an indication that freedom is picked on the platter of gold. How much have you sacrificed? Remember that the people of South Africa, in a different context, a context totally different from the one we are in, took almost 27 to 30 years to achieve freedom. How many days are we gone that I hear people talking of getting tired? You want to get tired? Good, I ask you this question. If you want to get tired, assure me that you are going to bring back all those who have died and who are already in their graves. You want to get tired? I agree with you. But simply assure me that you're going to make sure Bala, Fontaine, Mancho Bibixi, Senator Penn, Justice Aya Paul Abine, Atia Tilarios Azoni, Tim Finian, and all of those who are in there will come out. Then I can agree with you that get tired. They want to get tired. All what you have lost because of the ghost towns, will you be able to regain that when you get tired? If you give me assurances that if you get tired today, you are going to be able to recover the school fee you paid for your children and were not able to go to school because you said you wanted a better future for them, do you still want to get tired? Assure me that by getting tired, you will regain the dignity of the body of Christ that has been desecrated by Yaoundé, by suing our moderator, by suing our bishops, by suing our priests, by attacking our God, the very foundation of our being, that you will restitute that. Then you can get tired. You want to get tired? Recover the whole academic year your children have lost. Then you can get tired. Again, if you want to get tired, make sure you give some credibility to the political GCE that is being written right now. My fellow Southern Cameroonians, we are today at a very determining point in the struggle of our people for the restoration of our statehood. The message I get from Kondengi is that our brothers, sons, husbands are getting confused and worried. When Mancho Bibixi, Mancho in particular, who went out, we don't know where he took 40,000 from, to advance and hire a coffin, to go to the streets of Bamenda to initiate and launch what is today known as a coffin revolution. When he did that, he thought of your sufferings. When he did that, he wanted a better future for you. When he did that, he thought of the children already born, who have had degrees, who have certificates, but who are jobless. He thought even of the children that are still to be born, but who will be without a future. When he did that, he thought of all those who struggle to have just the opportunity to have the daily bread, but they can't have. Mancho thought of all of this. Bala thought of this. Fontaine thought of this. Justice Ayapo thought of this. I mean, everybody who's in there, they thought of this. Do you want me to talk about Tasang, who almost paid the ultimate price on the 14th of January 2017 because he stood his grounds and said, I cannot be compromised because I want your freedom? They didn't kill him, no doubt, but they killed a bike rider. Those people who went out to say we must continue to secure the life of this man who has decided to give his all for our freedom. Today, you want to get tired. Let me remind you this. We have come to this point not because some people felt that it was good enough for them to abandon all what they have worked for, to go and be hiding little cubicles abroad in foreign countries, to go and be packing 10, 15 in a room. You want me to give you an experience? I listened to an experience of some of those who are in Nigeria, who are in Ghana, who are in Kenya, fighting for your freedom. When some of them get up in the morning, and by the time it's getting to 10 o'clock, and they look left, right, and they're not sure of the daily meal, they decide to decree a day of fast because they can't waste such a day on hunger strike. They better dedicate it to God, because whether they fast or not, they're not going to have a meal. How do you think about this? But these are people who could pay themselves millions a month. They sacrifice all of this for you, and today you want to get tired. Another aspect I've heard in this struggle is some people talk about tribalism. I wonder if you know what it means to be involved in a revolution. In a revolution, nobody calls you to come. You stand up and you get counted. If today all the people of Mendankwe say, abandon the struggle to us, we will take you to Boya. Who are we? Wherever you are, contribute your quota. We have come thus far. Some of those who are seated in their offices in Yaoundé and shouting on rooftops that we are sellers of illusion are gathering the crumbs of what, because of our struggle, Yaoundé is dishing out. Yeah, there are places in Enam for the grabs. Minister Tanganji and his kind, they are fighting for those positions. I also know that Mr. Chia Safo and his kind insulted us seriously. The Bilingualism Commission was created because of this struggle. Today, he is Secretary General of that commission. He's celebrating. He's pouring champagne. As if for 1 second thought that it is because of this struggle that he got to that. So many things are coming. But these things that are coming are not good enough. They are not what God has willed for you and for me. Remember, whenever you settle for less than you deserve, you end up with less than you settled for. I want to end this communication here by calling on all of us to know that when you sit in your little corner and point accusing fingers at Skarkov left, right, Skarkov is all of us. What are you bringing to the struggle? When you sit behind your computer and criticize and insult people, oh, sack that man, mere teacher, mere lawyer, mere all of this, please ask yourself questions. The times are serious. And this is the moment for all of us to be more motivated than ever before to take this struggle forward. Arise and be counted. God is with us.